Kourtney Kardashian opens up about spending less time with her family and creating an identity all her own on this week's episode of The Kardashians. She also threw some shade at her sister Kim Kardashian over her drive and how it's influenced by how people think about her. Kourtney, 44, who showed off her bikini baby bump in Hawaii recently, welcomed her friends and family at a fun-filled poosh event in West Hollywood, with Kourtney catching up with an old friend, Tiffany Soria, who had moved back to New York City. "Oh my gosh, but I am so out of the loop," Kourtney says, while telling Tiffany and another friend, "I literally never leave. I don't talk to anyone, I don't leave the house. I am in a bubble and I don't like to leave the Calabasas." Tiffany says that's amazing, in a good way, I am just living my life, though Kourtney adds, "No, and I even with my family, I am protect my energy. And then just to then now be an adult, and be I am married, by everyone, it's so nice," Kourtney admits. "I feel like doing poosh and then building Lemmy and wanting to have some distinction from my sisters and my mom," Kourtney reveals. "We all work together. Our lives are so intertwined. I think for my soul, I need my own thing, my own identity," she adds. "When I do have things that feel like they're mine, I think it feels more special than having these successful moments, it makes it all the more worth it," Kourtney says in confession. Kris Jenner praises Kourtney Kardashian for chasing her passion. The episode transitions to West Hollywood for Kourtney's poosh event, with Kourtney and mom Kris Jenner both seen arriving. Kourtney tells cameras, "We are pooshing our way through the day. This is my poosh event for Poolside with Poosh." Kendall is seen arriving as she tries one of their black smoothies from Erewhon, adding, "I think it's a good vibe in here." Kris adds in confession, "I think Kourtney has this desire to just do something all on her own. Now she's really on this amazing path and finding her passion in life, and she's expanded her horizons. It's just phenomenal to me." Kourtney is seen chatting with her husband Travis Barker's daughter Atiana, who had her hair done at the event, telling Kourtney, "Yeah, so I had straight hair when I came," as Kourtney says, "It's so cute." Kourtney adds in confession, "I really feel supported at our Poolside with Poosh event." Atiana comes and Travis Barker's son, Landon, brought his girlfriend Charli D'Amelio. Charli is seen trying one of the black smoothies, telling Landon, "It's good. Try it," before she hands it over to him. Kourtney adds, "All of my friends are here," as we see one of them, model Miranda Kerr, speaking with Kris at the event, which Kourtney adds in confession is a really fun afternoon. Kourtney Kardashian opens up to sister Kim and Khloe. Later, Kourtney brings sisters Khloe and Kim back to have another chat to delve deeper into their relationship after their first chat. Kim asks if she's been thinking about the chat, and Kourtney says she thinks it was nice to let it settle, but I think the point of this is to just caring about each other enough to be concerned about her feelings. I have notes. Kourtney adds in confession, "My purpose in having this second talk and even having the first talk and not just avoiding it is I do want to have a relationship with my sisters. I want it to be a relationship where we are cared about and where our feelings matter, and I just want a more meaningful relationship." Kourtney tells her sisters, "This is about moving forward and not thinking about the past, it's about I don't feel cared about when I'm overlooked, or my feelings are overlooked." Kim says, "I hear you, family over everything," as Kourtney explains, "I feel like you're so driven and I don't know if you really understand what's driving you, and if you don't understand what's driving you, you're not the master of your mind. And knowing what drives you will lead you to your happiness and joy." Kim explains, "I'm just content, and I think being content is a really good place to be. I just never wanted to depend on anyone else. It's just that simple." Kourtney adds, "But you don't have to depend on anyone else as of many years ago, so what continues to drive you? A lot of the doubt, a lot of the hate, A lot of people always being like you're starting off as being a reality show person. Kim begins. As Khloe adds, Kim is a very competitive person. Kourtney adds, I think a lot of it is like it's so connected to what people think, and I think like your relationship to yourself and those close to you are like the most important and much more important than what people think. Kim adds, I definitely love to prove other people wrong, like, for sure, the drive I have is like, okay, I want to build this really successful business. Oh, I want to build another one. And oh wait, I have another idea let's see if I can do it 3 times. Like, that's just who I am, but it's only against myself. I'm not saying let me compete with you and see if it's like actually with myself. Kim Kardashian defends her attitude to work. Kim explains in confession, I love my drive. And it always keeps me humble and in check. And I just love being busy. I just try to do as much as I can in this lifetime that makes me feel fulfilled. Kourtney explains, there's self-awareness, which is like knowing yourself and why you make certain choices. I love self-awareness. Kim explains, but I'm self-aware that I'm competitive. I love that about me, while Kourtney says, I think we're driven by different things, and Kim says, and that's okay because we're different people. Khloe adds in confession, I know for a fact that Kim loves Kourt. We all love each other. I think we all get hurt sometimes in the sidelines of something, or we're all blinded about something else, but we're never gonna be that family that I haven't talked to my sister in 3 years. That's never gonna happen here, but it's okay if you want to take a step back and have a little distance, that's fine, but you're never gonna get away from us, babe. Kourtney tells Kim, I'm not here to analyze you, it's just about I think telling each other what we need to feel cared about. You guys are all so one of the most important things. That was it. Towards the end of the chat, Khloe acknowledged in confession that Kourtney has her own life, though she said that she'll never get rid of her family for good. Khloe adds in confession, I know for a fact that Kim loves Kourt. We all love each other. I think we all get hurt sometimes in the sidelines of something, or we're all blinded about something else, but we're never gonna be that family that I haven't talked to my sister in 3 years. That's never gonna happen here, but it's okay if you want to take a step back and have a little distance, that's fine, but you're never gonna get away from us, babe.